Hello, my name is Isaiah Baird, and for my English 1302 final, I'm going to be doing a film analysis of Black Mirror's Nosedive. In a quick summary of Nosedive, it starts off with the main character, Lacey. Lacey is an average woman. She cares about her image a lot because your image in this society really affects your overall appeal in society, because after every encounter with each other, you have to rate each other on a scale of 1 to 5. And this rating basically determines your social status in everything. In the episode, Lacey is trying to gain a new apartment to live in, but in order to gain a discount off of this very expensive apartment, she needs to have a higher score that she's really close to. And after consulting with a score therapist, she realizes that it's not going to be easy to get this score. So she starts desperately trying to be nice to everyone to get a higher score, and in an attempt to reach out to an old high-status friend named Naomi, she gets asked to become Naomi's maid of honor for this wedding that's going to be full of high-status people, which will definitely get her score higher. And on her way to the wedding is majority of the episode is just on her way to the wedding. Her plans do not go as planned. She struggles a lot, which results in her score going down and down and down, which overall affects her as a person. And in conclusion, she ends up crashing the wedding when she's not invited to anymore. She gets arrested from the wedding, and then the episode ends with her in jail without any rating system, and she's basically broken. To start off my film analysis, I'm going to go into the semiotic analysis of this episode. So in the first symbol that I'm able to see, that anyone would be able to see in this episode, is the symbolism of just rating people as shown in this scene.
Oh, saw your boy in the fire hat just now. So cute.
Yeah, he's really something.
With using this symbolism of rating people, we can see that Black Mirror is probably trying to send the message of how we're letting social media get in the way of our lives, and we really are affected by the thought of how other people see us and how we can control that in a certain sense, and how with them seeing us negatively can affect us in a bad type of way. With this being said, the viewer can see this throughout Lacey, throughout the whole episode. Her getting rated by other people really affects the way she portrays herself and really the way she thinks about herself. In the beginning, we can really see how she takes very good care of herself. She watches the way she says things to people because she's trying to get the best ratings possible. But throughout the story, as she goes through her struggles, she really doesn't think about what she says. She lets go. She doesn't really focus on how other people are portraying her. She just lives in the moment, which is kind of a good thing, but then also a bad thing, which leads to her getting negatively ranked by people. And it just overall really affects her. The second part of my film analysis is going to be the narrative of the overall episode. So throughout the episode, we can see that Lacey changes as an overall whole person. It starts off with her showing how she takes care of herself. She's very keen on making sure that she gets the best possible ranking. She watches what she says, as in this scene.
On the house.
Sounds awesome. See you tomorrow, Jojo.
See you, Lacey.
After this, she gets invited to be the maid of honor of her best friend's wedding. And as she starts traveling to get to this wedding, her struggles begin. And then this is also where we see where Lacey's whole demeanor changes. She loses control over what she says. She doesn't really watch what other people portray her as shown in this scene at the airport.
I'm maid of honor. I cannot miss this wedding.
And I am so sorry about that.
Can you call the supervisor?
I cannot do that.
Can you just call the supervisor?
I cannot do that.
Call the fucking supervisor.
Okay, that's profanity. We're zero tolerance on profanity.
I'm sorry, it's just...
Yeah, I have to serve the next customer.
No.
No. Step away, ma'am.
God, just fucking help me!
After this, we see more struggles that really affect her towards the end of the story, like her having to use the rental car to drive to the wedding, her getting just negatively rated by a lot of people, which brings down her score even more. And this all eventually leads up to the ending of the whole episode, which is her crashing the wedding in this scene.
And you didn't need me. You probably got another me. You know, like, yes, there's some other BFF you moved on to like a succubus. I'm getting to Mr. Rags, okay? Jesus! Stay back. Stay the fuck back! I'll kill him! I'll cut his head off and stick it on my ass!
With all this being said, we get to see the different symbols that Black Mirror puts into those episodes, such as the symbolism of rating people in this episode. We also see the different narratives, such as Lacey's narrative, as she changes as an overall person from beginning to end, and how she really lets go of how people portray her, and not really focusing on anything but getting to her goal, which is speaking at the wedding. So again, the overall purpose of this video was to serve as my English 1302 final. I had to do a film analysis of any show, and I chose Black Mirror Nosedive. Black Mirror is just an overall great show that I would recommend to anyone. It really challenges the aspects such as culture and society and the way we think of things, and I would recommend it to anyone. Again, thank you for watching, and here's to another great semester next year with Colette, hopefully as my teacher. And yeah, thank you.